What goes up must come down, mustn't it? This is it, our text. The London Eye mystery has led us to our capital city. Tuesday the 3rd of February 2015, Barnton Community Primary School. Year 6 are going to London.
Even though it was really early in the morning, I was ecstatic, jumping up and down as we waited for the coach. Even Mrs. Lawson couldn't contain herself.
The train journey from Barnton to Euston took 2 hours, but we didn't mind. Butterflies danced in my tummy as we raced closer and closer to the big city.
Euston Station, I was ready to go.
As busy as the station could be, crowds of people filled the platforms, everyone pushing and shoving at Euston Station.
Down, 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 down the escalator we go. A gust of wind, the tube, the underground.
Winding, gusting, blowing, roaring, howling, charging, a charging horse, a raging bull, a monster beneath the city.
Off the tube and onto Downing Street.
It's such an honour just to enter Downing Street. Never mind meet George Osborne, but I did that. Walking down Downing Street was spectacular. It was like being in a movie. Armed guards patrolled the street, but we were too excited to be scared. We entered number 11.
Apart from the fact that it was a very privileged experience, it was interesting to see how it really looked inside. It was very different to how I assumed it would be. Instead of fabulous modern glamour, it was marvellous Tudor artistry. What really made it for me, though, was being able to not just meet George Osborne, but the Governor of New Jersey, Chris Christie, who is going to be running for the next President of the USA.
We won't tell anyone in this room, but he might well be the next President of the United States.
The Houses of Parliament were actually here. It is breathtaking.
Years of our country's history inside these walls.
Security is tight. We were all searched and our bags are going through the X-ray machine.
Just waiting outside is awesome.
Westminster Hall is magnificent.
So many prominent historical figures have been here before us.
Well, here we are in the Great Hall, just waiting to be shown into the House of Commons, wondering how much mischief we can cause. Watch this space.
The surroundings are regal, glittering, sparkling.
We were able to go inside the viewing gallery of the Houses of Commons. Wow, we saw the MPs in action.
So quiet as they sit in a sombre silence, so loud as arguments break out.
But gosh, it was cold. However, it didn't stop the teacher taking selfies.
London is different, the noise, the smell, the feeling, it's also different. We thought London would be busy, we were right.
Such a contrast. The Theatre Royal, Drury Lane, the most famous theatre of all. We had a backstage tour and found out all the incredible history. Oh my, what a blast the tour was.
They took us in the King's Box and best of all down into the tunnels where they told us about the theatre's ghosts. It was incredible, supreme, fabulous. I would definitely go again.
It could hardly get any better, but then we were ushered to our seats. The lights dimmed, the curtains lifted. The show began. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, a West End show. It was the most sensational, magnificent, unforgettable time of my life.
Where do I begin? It has been the best day ever, but we are so exhausted. St. Paul's towers over us as we gratefully fall into our beds. It's so grand, it's hard to see it as a building and not a flow of molten gold. So long I can barely see the other side, stretched out in the distance, so old. Its bricks are from before the very beginning of time, and I can hear the dead whispering from its ancient walls. I wish I could stay and explore. We are here. The London Eye mystery has led us to the bank of the Thames. 48 of us step on. We know we won't disappear, will we?
It is huge, enormous, bigger than I ever imagined, towering over the city, watching, waiting.
The views are incredible.
The Shard,
The Houses of Parliament, the River Thames,
Tower Bridge, the Wembley Stadium.
48 of us went up, we all came down. It has been the most incredible time of our lives. We have just loved it. We hope you've enjoyed sharing it with us.